Hello there. This is Tejas and welcome to Trendline's interesting technical trends in the stock markets this week. In this video, we'll be covering the technical analysis of two stocks, Tata Steel and Easy Trip Planners. To analyze the Tata Steel price movements, we'll be making use of the moving average convergence divergence, which is the MACD indicator. And for the Easy Trip Planners analysis, we'll use the relative strength index indicator. So before we move on to the MACD indicator definition, let's have an understanding of the exponential moving average first, as it forms a major part of MACD. So EMA places a greater weight and significance on the most recent price points as opposed to an SMA, which is the simple moving average that places equal weightage on all price points. So because of this, EMA reacts more significantly to price changes than a simple moving average. And this can also be used for different timelines. It can be for 12-day, 26-day, and even 50-day timelines. So let's make it clear with the help of an example. So this is a Nifty 50 trading chart. So here we have a orange line which is representing the EMA and the blue line which is the SMA. So as we can see in the chart, EMA is very fast in catching up to the trend of a particular stock or asset because of its higher weightage on the recent prices. Whereas the SMA is a bit late in catching up to the trend and it filters out the noise more, but a bit late to catching up because it places a equal weight on the stock prices for the period of time. So now that we have a basic understanding of SMA and EMA, let's understand MACD technical indicator. So this trend following technical indicator basically has two lines, the MACD line and the signal line. So the MACD line is the difference between 26-day EMA and the 12-day EMA, whereas the signal line is the 9-day period EMA of the MACD line itself. So to make this concept clear, let's have a look at the Nifty 50 chart again. So here we can see that the MACD line, which is represented in the blue and the bottom half of the slide, is the difference between the 26-day moving EMA and the 12-day EMA, whereas the orange line, which is the signal line, is the 9-day EMA of the MACD line. The basic strategy that is used by the traders here is that whenever the MACD line crosses the signal line, they place a buy order because it flashes a buy signal. And whenever the MACD line crosses the signal line in a downtrend, they place a sell order as it flashes a sell signal. There is also one other strategy followed by the traders, which is called the divergence. I will be talking about it very soon. So let's get into the analysis of the Tata Steel price action itself. So before we apply the MACD indicator directly, let's do a plain vanilla analysis of the price action. So there is a very strong support at the 1070 levels. So meaning every time the stock price hit this particular zone, the buyers came in and pushed the prices higher with their buy orders. And the price is also trading in a parallel channel. Even though it breached the parallel channel a couple of times, it managed to find support at the 1070 rupees levels. And currently the price is trading at a double resistance level because there is a resistance line at 1356 levels. There is also the upper line of the parallel channel, which is also acting as a resistance. So now if you look at the MACD price action analysis itself, we can follow what's called as a divergent strategy here. So whenever the price action is making higher highs and the MACD histogram, which is in the lower part of the slide, is making lower lows, we have what is called as a divergence. So whenever this happens, it flashes a sell signal for the traders. So with the sell signal from the MACD and the prevailing two resistance for the Tata Steel price right now, it'll be interesting to see where the Tata Steel prices will take support before resuming its trend upwards. Now, before we analyze the easy trip planners, let's have a quick overview of the relative strength index. So relative strength index RSI is a momentum indicator with a reading ranging from 0 to 100. So whenever the indicator goes below 30, it represents oversold, meaning buy signal. Whenever it goes above 70, it represents overbought zone with sell signals. And it's not a hard and set rule that the 70 and the 30 numbers should be the same for every price. It depends on the strength of the uptrend and different stock prices as well. So apart from the overbought and oversold conditions, we can also use the divergence strategy that we discussed earlier here as well. So this relative strength index is mainly for the standard period time of 14 days, and it depends on the average gain and the average loss of the particular price of the asset or an index. Now, if you look at the Easy Trip Planner's price action, it has been trading in a parallel channel since June of 2021. And in about mid-September, it tried to break out of the parallel channel, but it failed to do it and came back to take support at the bottom line of the parallel channel. And right now, a couple of last week actually, it broke out of its parallel channel very strongly and is currently finding new resistance. So we can actually look at the RSI right now, which has a value of about 72, which is more than 70, indicating that the stock is at overbought levels. So with the help of combination of both RSI and the price action channel, it will be interesting to see where the easy trip planners will take support. Will it take support at the top line of the parallel channel, or it'll find a different support? Will be seen in the coming week. So these were the interesting technical trends in the stock markets this week. You can find these indicators and many more at trendlyne.com. Thanks for watching. This is Tejas signing off this week.